Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will talk about vibration, law of vibration, and it is very important law. Basically, nothing rests, everything moves, and everything vibrates. So everything in the universe is in motion, whether solid, liquid, or gas. All things move, vibrate, and travel in circular pattern. Each thing that exists in identical by its own unique. Frequency, vibrational frequency. Frequency is defined as the number of periodic oscillations, vibrations, or waves per unit of time. No two things in the universe are truly identical because each has its unique vibrational pattern. The differences between matter and energy are explained primarily by the differences in these vibratory motions. Phenomena such as light, heat, magnetism, electricity, and sound are forms of vibratory motion, just as trees, desks, flowers, and animals are. When things vibrate very slowly, we hear no noise. Physical objects vibrates slowest, which is why we cannot hear any sound emanating from them. As vibration is increased, we begin to hear lower pitch sound. Further increased in the vibration allow us to hear higher pitched notes as when we strike the ascending keys of the piano. If vibration increase further to a higher frequency, we may not be able to hear the sound because it may have moved out of our ability to register the frequency. So it is with our ability to see color, we are limited in seeing only the colors that are contained within the spectrum of light, the rainbow. Our first perception of color is of a dark red. As the vibration increases, the red becomes brighter, then turns to orange and then to yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Violet vibrates higher into ultraviolet, where we no longer have the ability to see the color, just as we cannot see infrared with the naked eye. The same principle of vibration that apply to the physical world also apply to us and to our thoughts, feelings, desire, and will. We each have our own unique sound wave, ascendant master, and that perfect sound is who we really are. If we would become still long enough to connect with this sound, we would discover our true perfect self. Description in our lives, our lifestyle, television, radio, people, and noises in general all serves to keep us from hearing that perfect sound within and from becoming it. Many of the vibrational frequencies in the world work to compete with and disrupt our mental and emotional states, keeping us from connecting with the perfect lying dormant inside. Basically, our thoughts and actions, our emotions are those are vibrations. All are just vibrations, and it may be a lower vibration frequency or it may be a higher vibration frequency. Our thoughts, emotions, and will send out vibration into the universe. Basically, this is the God's universe. Every thought for mental state has a corresponding rate and mode of vibration. The higher the vibration, the longer lasting the effects are. So we must be in a higher vibration positions. In the higher dimension, such as the fifth dimension, the law of vibration is considered to be what is. In these dimensions, nothing is assigned meaning, only a frequency. Thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and actions are understood for the level at which they reside. An angry person is analyzed objectively as being angry with the no value assigned to the behavior. An effort is made to try and understand the behavior and perhaps a plan prepared to try and raise the vibration frequency to a higher level, thus transmuting the anger into something less painful. Sometimes we have to transmute our negative energy into the positive energy. That is called the energy transmutations. So we can do it by just lowering down our emotions or just to keep ourselves calm and being in a silence mode. We live basically in the third dimensional world, the blend of dichotomies which reflects most things as good, bad, black and white, or yes or no, because our identity is associated with those mode of operation. Most of us have a characteristic style of optimism or pessimism. Optimism resides on a higher frequency and pessimism resides on a lower frequency. So these are the lower frequencies also and a higher frequencies also, and people basically don't recognize that in what frequency they are living their life. Optimists tend to expect more of the world. This is communicated to others and is likely to be realized. Pessimists expect the negativity or negative. They anticipate gloom and doom and actually develop to create it. Vibration not only affect us but also impacted the people around us. Some people who have very higher angry frequencies, so they affect negatively in their surroundings. Positive or negative vibrations may resonate in others and create similar vibrations. If we send out thoughts of envy, criticism, hatred, or jealousy, then the same thought forms are aroused and sent back by others. So each of us has the power to choose that what kind of thoughts they want to choose. We can align our bodies and our behaviors to create harmony and consistency with the God within us, with the God that is called, you can say, our intuitions. A few try to rationalize their negativity by saying that they need to be honest. When people are motivated to behave in a negative way, however, the vibration frequency emitted speaks for itself. We need to strive to be honest and helpful and still be positive. So this is our goal, is to keep our vibration as a positive and as high as possible. This means that we must not let another's negative attitudes penetrate our feelings or mental state. One of the ways to accomplish this is to learn to keep from becoming overly involved in the problems of others. We need to listen carefully, help establish goals for solving problems, and assist in planning positive outcomes. But we must keep ourselves from taking on the lower vibrations emitted by others. So, understanding the law of vibration assists us to get in touch with our feelings every moment of the day, since each thought, feelings, word, and behavior reside on its own frequency. We need to learn to assess how we feel and to choose behaviors and attitudes that only help us evolve. Evolution is why we are here. The law of vibration gives us the basis of knowledge to transcend all that is not the divine plan and provide us the way to move to a higher plan of existence. So we must be in a vibrations, in a higher vibrations, and we must try that we live in a higher vibration state. Science reveals that everything in the manifest universe is ultimately composed of packets of energy, quantized units vibrating at specific frequencies. Quantum physics has shown that although matter may appear to be solid, when you look at it through a higher powered microscope, so that it is broken down into its smallest components, molecules, atoms, neutrons, electrons, and quanta, the smallest particles measurable. It is ultimately most empty space interspersed with energy. So, in essence, everything is comprised of energy, an empty space. Everything that appears solid is the frequency of the vibrations of the energy that makes it up. For us, thought is where it all belongs and begins as your conscious mind dwells habitually on thought of a certain quality. Your feelings at the present moment dictates your vibrations. It's said that feeling is a word to define conscious awareness of vibrations. So your feelings at the moment is your vibrations you are in, which shapes up things of like nature. Positive feelings, positive circumstances, negative feelings, negative circumstances. So try to be in a positive vibrations and align with your soul. So that is our lecture today. Thank you so very much.